What's up, guys? It's me, Tyra J. I am coming to you guys looking a tad bit rough today, but we're gonna do some hair. So for starters, I am showing you guys how I obtained the rubber band method. These are gonna be some shoulder length Marley twists. They're gonna be quite jumbo. May not be that jumbo, but they're gonna be jumbo enough, and they're gonna be shoulder length. And again, this is the rubber band method, as you can see. I already did the parts because it did take me a really long time to do that. But if you look in here, you do see my parts are somewhat even, somewhat not. They are a little bit of everywhere. I didn't want them to be perfect, but I wanted them to be like obvious, like, you know what I'm saying? And here is the back of my head. That took the longest. I did use two mirrors. I used my makeup mirror and I used my huge mirror that you see now. To do my parts, you should have one of those metal tooth combs. And it would, if you want a perfect part, that's the kind of comb you should use on one of these. But I don't have one, but one of these combs are the best, but the metal ones, if you want like a part, but it doesn't have to be perfect, then definitely that is the comb to use. Or just use your fingers. Like some of the ones that I did here, I did use my fingers. As you can see, they're all uneven, nothing perfect. Just a bunch of rubber bands around my head everywhere, as you can see. So, yeah, let's get started, guys. Okay, beautiful people, excuse my background. My nightstand is a little messy, and I don't believe in making beds, whatever. But I'm going to show you the material that is needed for this Marley twist hairstyle. So first we're going to start off with what I got. I did get this Jamaican twist braid hair. As you can see, it was $5.49. I have about 3 packs. I do have another pack left over in the drawer, so that's 3.5 packs. Your next thing you're going to need, of course, is a comb. The next thing you're going to need are scissors. The next thing you're going to need gel or some kind of moisturizer. I have oil of your choice. And then the crochet, of course. And I left it sitting on the dresser. But here it is, guys. The crochet needle is the last thing you are going to need, okay? All right, guys, let's get started. So what you're going to need is oil, any oil of your choice. This is the one that I choose to use just because it has multiple oils mixed in together, like argan oil, coconut oil, olive oil, and some more other oils too. So yeah, so let's get to oiling your hair. You do want to make sure you oil your scalp, the length of your hair, your ends, and everything like that. Even though it is going to be protected, you do want to keep it moisturized and oiled up because the hair that you are going to be putting into your hair is a little rough and raspy. And you don't want it to begin breaking off your hair, okay? So now that that is done, we're going to begin to section off our hair. And how many ponytails you like, it's up to you. I'm probably gonna do about 4, maybe 5, just off the strength of my hair is not that long, so I don't need that many ponytail sections. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish doing that, and then work in sections on putting in my twist, okay? As you can see, I am finishing up the ponytails that I have in my hair, and I look like Angelica off the Rugrats style, but that's okay. I'm not gonna look like this forever. So let's get started. As you guys can see, I have already done majority of my hair, but I did leave out a few pieces just to show you guys how it is done, the rubber band method that Tyra J does, okay? So what you're going to do is grab 2 of your strings of hair from your packet and combine them together as such. This is one method that I'm showing you. Then I'm going to show you another method later, okay? It doesn't really matter if your ends is uneven or straightened because, again, if you want shorter length, shoulder length twist, you're going to cut the bottom off anyway. So what you're going to do is begin to twist the very middle of the two hairs just so you can have a hoop loop like this. Now let's grab our crochet needle. As you can see, it's like a latch there. It opens and closes. You're going to keep it open and run it under the bottom of your rubber band selection. I'm going to zoom it in just a little bit more so you guys can see that it is underneath my rubber band. You don't want to keep the latch closed because it'll get tangled into your hair. So now that you have your hoop that you twisted around with the two pieces, you're going to latch that onto the hook to the crochet needle as you can see here, and then close the latch. Make sure you grab your hair for more resistance and then pull it through just a little bit slightly, like such. And then you're just going to grab one side of the hair so it can get pulled through. Don't pull both of them through because then I don't know what it's going to turn out to be. Now, what we're going to do is separate our hair like you see I'm doing now. So you can have half of it on one side with the braid hair and half of it on the other side. And sometimes when I do the crochet needle, it loosens up my rubber band. So when you separate your hair, just pull it so you can pull the rubber band tighter and your little ponytail will be perfect. Now, grab your Eagle Styler gel or moisturizer, whatever you choose to use for this method, and then we're going to begin to twist one half of the braid hair and our hair together. The method is to twist it counterclockwise because you're going to be twisting the actual twist clockwise. So as you can see here, I am twisting this to the left, which is counterclockwise, and then you are going to be able to have to do the other side as well. It is kind of tricky because you do need like all of your fingers to twist and hold the initial twist together. It is hard, but you will get the hang of it eventually. Now, as you can see, you have two different type twists, and then twist them both together as such, clockwise until you get to the bottom of the twist, and then you just have to keep twisting it. Go back to twisting it counterclockwise, and then go ahead and twist it around again so you can make sure it is tight like this. If you may need some more gel because your hair is starting to get a little thin or you're getting to the end of the bottom of your hair, so grab some more gel just so it can mix in perfectly with the braid hair, and then just twist it again counterclockwise. Grab some more gel again, comb it through, and twist it again counterclockwise, the other half of the twist. And now that you have some more length, you can go ahead and twist it down some more clockwise again. But the method is that you do have to twist it clockwise before you begin your actual twist together. I'm sorry, you have to twist it counterclockwise before you begin your actual twist together. And then after you pass your hair, the length of your hair, then you can just go ahead and just twist it up. You don't necessarily have to twist it counterclockwise. Just go ahead and twist it clockwise or just to the opposite direction, to the right or clockwise like I'm doing. And now that I have myself down to the bottom of the length that I want it to be, I am going to cut it just a few inches down before I get to the bottom. I'm sorry, excuse my room. I just wanted to get this video out the way before I forgot. I didn't intend to clean up. So I'm going to comb through the bottom of it or use the paddle brush through because it automatically makes it uneven, as you can see. And then I'm going to grab some gel just to soften it up and pull it and make it uneven as well with my hands, as you can see here. And then I'm going to finish separating it, finish twisting it down to the bottom. And yeah, that's that. It's a super easy method. I have been doing this since I was like in high school. This is the easiest go-to hairstyle for me when I don't have anything to do with my hair or it's the summertime and I know my natural hair just not gonna hang. like I needed to because it's so hot here in Chicago, only over the summer. But here it is, guys. This is my twist for you, and that's that. Okay, guys, I have my pieces here, as you can see. We're going to combine the two together. Again, it does not have to be even because if you want a twist bob or shoulder length twist, you are going to cut the length of it at the bottom. So begin to twist the middle together of both of the twists. Make sure you have your ponytail section together. As you can see, pull your crochet needle together. Make sure you unhook the hatch. You do have to make sure you have a loop on your finger as well to hook it to the crochet hatch. Pull the crochet through the rubber band of your underneath the rubber band, as you can see here. And your loop is going to be hooked right there to the crochet hatch. Sometimes it's hard to get it off my fingers, so I do have to use my teeth. But it's up to you guys because, of course, that's not sanitary. But I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. Make sure you close the hatch, of course. Grab your hair and pull through slightly. And then grab one part of the loop and pull through from underneath your hair. You don't want to pull both sides because then you'll end up just pulling it out from underneath your ponytail. And make sure you tighten it back up because it is loosened. So separate your hair into two pieces and combine it with the braid hair. Pull it so you can tighten up the ponytail and then begin to twist to the left, which is counterclockwise. Make sure you get some gel to do that so your hair can lay better with the braid hair, of course. You are going to need all of your fingers for this, like I did state in the first example, because you need some of your fingers to hold one half and then you need your other fingers to make sure you twist the other half. It is tricky because you have to hold it and keep it twisted at the same time while twisting, but you'll get the hang of it. My twists are not perfect, but I like that they aren't perfect because they look more natural like this. Some of them are bigger than others, some of them are neater than others, and that's just okay with me. So now that you have the two things twisted counterclockwise to the left, begin to combine them together by twisting them around clockwise to the right, as you can see here. And then you do have to grab more gel and make sure you twist it again counterclockwise, comb it through as much as you need to, and go ahead and finish it out. Now that I am running out of hair, I have to switch it up and do a different method for the back of my hair. It's shorter anyway than the top of my hair, so all you need is really one, and then just cut it in half to make two so it can be as thick as the top of your hair. And then you're going to overlap them together so it can see, as you can see, it looks like it's two, just like the others that you have on the top of your hair. Again, it doesn't have to be even, but you do want to leave your longer side that is thin longer than the side that you cut your hair, if that makes sense. Just so it can be easier to twist together, because you don't want to cut it because it's already cut and it should already be short enough, So again, you're going to loop it around and get your crochet needle and begin the same method again. I just wanted to do the back of my hair so you guys can see that I actually did it. I didn't have anybody do the back of my hair, then I just did the first two. You know, who know how YouTubers are. Some of them be playing, some of them don't be. But I'm going to show you that I actually did this. So I did loop it around, and then I pulled it through the loop, and now I am tying up my ponytail, twisting it counterclockwise, and then combining it together clockwise. As you can see, it's harder to do the back of your hair because you can't really see it too well. And then I'm trying to record at the same time, so the struggle is real. But I'm just going to go ahead and finish this, twist it counterclockwise, and then combine it together clockwise. This one was pretty simple. I didn't have to do too much. So, as you can see, it's going pretty fast. Just going to keep twisting it clockwise and combining it together. It is much easier to do it like this. And then when I get to the tips of where the ends of my hair is, I don't want any straggly hair. So I'm going to wrap it around as if I am doing a faux lock. So I'm not going to twist them both. I'm just going to wrap one of the ends around the other one as opposed to twisting it. As you can see, just twist it clockwise and then hold one of your ends, and then the other end you're going to wrap it around like you do faux locks. And then go back to twisting it again, both of them together like a twist, and then twist it one around again like a faux lock, and then you're able to protect your hair. You don't have any stragglies hanging out like such. This one came out really good, actually. I'm proud of myself. If the lock method didn't make sense, I'm sorry, but I tried to explain it the best way I can. Okay, now that you see, I'm finished. The final step is to get some boiling water and put your ends in just so it can soften it up. I do have some rough patches where I cut it a little bit even. Some of them have like real thin, and when you put it in boiling water, it begins to soften up your ends, and they all will begin to look exactly alike. Make sure you do this in sections. Make sure you have a towel to dry it off because it is super hot water and you don't want to burn yourself, okay? So let me go ahead and grab my towel so I don't burn myself because I'm good for that. And finish hot watering my tips. Now that I am finished with all of my ends, you see how now they all look more relaxed. They're more hangly, like natural two strand twist would be. I don't even think hangly is a word, but you guys get it. It's not rough. It's more relaxed in unison with one another, and that's that, guys. So now that I have done it all for you, I hope this tutorial helps you guys. I will be doing a video on how to style your single lace twist, Havana twist, whatever you guys want to call it. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you guys drop the questions below in the comments or whatever anything you may have to say about this. I didn't do my edges. I'm not really a big fan of laying down my edges. I'm more of like a embrace your naps kind of chick, but I will later when I get dressed. So yeah, look out for the video on how to style your single lace twist. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell right next to the subscribe button to let you guys know every time I drop a video, okay? Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.